Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm Lynn Ruth Miller. Everybody has guilt about the elderly. Everybody. And you know, if you work it right, it's worth money. I was having tea at the Fairmont not too long ago, and I pulled out my wallet to pay the waitress, and she said to me, "Oh, don't worry about it, honey. Just enjoy your cookie. Shall I soak it for you?" I thought, well, if it works here, it might work at Nordstrom's. Well, it didn't. And the judge gave me 20 years for shoplifting, but I appealed, and he reduced it to life. I was getting it on with a young guy not too long ago, but then he was arrested for necrophilia. Well, you know, dating at my age is so different. It's so different. My idea of safe sex is getting fresh batteries for his pacemaker. Yeah, I was dating. One of the nice things, I know what you're all wondering, and yes, you can after 70, but carefully. It's sort of like the horizontal two-step, you know, 1, 2, and it's over. But it's a lot more relaxing because men my age fall asleep, don't know what they're getting and fall asleep before they get it. The trick is to access their wallet before they go to sleep and go to a movie. I know the thrills are secondhand, but at least you know they're coming, which is more than he does these days. I was dating a guy with Parkinson's, and I got him a self-winding watch. Talk about prompt. With a guy like that who needs a vibrator. But one of the nice things about dating at my age is you don't have to worry about meeting their parents. Guy called me up and he said, "I want you to meet my mother." And he came over with a shovel. He said, "She lives in Colma." I said, "That's funny. My parents are there too." And then one guy said to me, "Boy, wait till you see my package." And it was immense. It really was. It had a respirator, and it had insulin, and it had a holster. And I said to him, "Well, where's the gun?" And he said, "It backfires." And I said, "Well, don't we all?" He said, "So I have it in repair." It's the story of my life. Well, I decided that dating was pretty lean, and so I would join Match.com. I didn't know what picture to put up on the internet, though, because you know those people, they all lie. Have you seen that? It's disgusting. So I put up the picture of my mother changing my diaper. Of course, I change my own now. And I got some hits. I did. I got one guy that called me up and he said, "I really want to take you out for coffee. How many steps to your front porch?" I said, 2. He said, "Well, then I'll drive by at 7:30 and honk, and you just come out." Well, I don't know whether he got there at 7:30 or not, because at 7:30 I was still looking for my hearing aid. I never did find it until I had to go upstairs to get my teeth for dinner. But by that time, the batteries were all soaked. I did go out with him. He was the shortest man I have ever seen. He had 2 crutches and he walked like a gorilla on a mission. And he was so short that when he stood under the table, his head just reached the height of the table. And he must have liked what he saw, because he invited me to come back to his place for a drink afterwards. We were at Starbucks and he gave me a $20 bill and he said, "Get whatever you want." So I got a cab and went home.